Here I'm is. Sharon and I went to Lowe's yesterday to look around for some paint and supplies for her cellar floor. She wanted a heavier paint than usual, a harder paint than usual. And like idiots, we asked the guy. I couldn't find a guy right away because I didn't look. But we went around the edge of an aisle and walked up to this guy, and he says, I'd like to find some paint that's hard on the floor of a cellar, not on cement but on paint. He says, look to the right. Oh, there it was right next to me on the shelf. Okay, is that what I want? He says, well, this is the colors that they come in. He says, and you'll have to check the can to see what the color is. So we didn't. And I went up to the desk and said, I need this tinted. He says, what color? I says, that color. He says, it's already in the can. He says, that's what you're getting. So anyway, I bitched and moaned all day yesterday about paint. I did. I bitched and moaned the whole day yesterday about painting. I don't like painting anymore. I painted forever. And painted for years. Painted, wallpapered. You know. Taking wallpaper off, put wallpaper on. And when we moved into this house, Mom and Dad took all their stuff. Truck came, took all their stuff. Guy came in, sanded and waxed all the floors in the house because we have wall-to-wall wood, oak, and so he did that. And I wallpapered. Oh, at the time, I think we wanted to move in after like 2 weeks that this guy was going to be doing the floors. So he did the floors after 2 weeks, and we moved in, and we wallpapered some walls and we unwallpapered some walls. In other words, half and half. We did some, we took away from some. And then we moved in, and it's been 30 years, and since then we've painted and papered and unpainted and stuccoed and unstuccoed. Yeah, we stuccoed in well, not stucco, but we didn't flatten the walls in the dining room and the living room. We left them, well, whatever the plane of the putty knife was. We left it that way, you know, a little bit of an edge or something. We left it that way. Looks good. Came out freaking awesome. Look at this floor. Oh, bastard. This looks good. And I love socks for some reason. I'm a dog. I like socks. The Psycho Stick. Comedy metal. And so, well, I hope I just don't paint the camera into where it is right now. So if I happen to go by real quick and there's no more camera, then you know I painted the lens. But I won't, so I'll be careful. Wow, this thick paint's going on. Awesomeness. It is going on awesomeness. And what I want to do is I want to paint this in here, because I can do it real quick without getting the roller and stuff out. And then tomorrow we can put stuff back in here. No, no, the boy bad news. Whew, talk about thick paint. I put the stick in it and it stood up. Yeah, it did. Wow, it's going on easy. I kind of like this paint. This Valspar is something else. We've been doing Valspar for, 30 years. Maybe less, because we did a lot of Sherwin-Williams paints. Sherwin-Williams was a place to go 30, 40 years ago. And we continued that for a while. And now all of a sudden, since Lowe's is in, it's Valspar. Not really Lowe's, but Valspar for a while now, because we've been to other Lowe's, and there's a new Lowe's in Dayville, 6 miles up the road. And Home Depot down the street, or I think that's in Putnam, I'm not sure. But we got these places right down the street now instead of having to go into the city. Years ago we used to have to go to either Providence or Worcester area or towards Hartford to get anything that we wanted to look for, like a big box store or anything. Well, now that we've got these other stores in, Lowe's, Home Depot, Tractor Supply, it's the big box stores that have opened up the neighborhood, just like this Wally World. Wally World came to Brooklyn a couple years ago, and it started a lane of traffic that's coming through from Willimantic, which is on its way closer to Hartford. But yeah, wow, traffic is crazy. Well, not crazy. Crazy for what we expect. We used to a small town. We got, between two towns of Danielson and Brooklyn, we got maybe 20,000 people. We don't have a specific police force. We have a Troop D state police, but that's in Danielson, and it covers Windham County, I think, which is 4 or 5 different towns in the area. But Danielson, Brooklyn, is maybe got 15, 20,000 people in it. We had a police or cops in Danielson back in the 70s and the 80s, and guess they didn't need them. Yeah, I think they had a police force of 5. They got rid of them, and now it's Troop D's taking over for the state and for the area up here in northeast Connecticut. You guys looking at this, or are you just making like, oh, Gary, nice job. We're not watching, but nice job, Gary. I know. Do and show, you know it had it all. Nope, I think I'm stuck in a corner. I am. I don't want to be stuck in the corner. Not really a corner, but this is where we push stuff off to the side so we could get in here. and do some painting. Painting, baby. Painting. Oh, oh, oh. I really don't know what's going on up here, up on top of me, but my head just bumped into something. This is Sharon's room. I don't have a clue. Well, I was gonna kneel down and do this. It's a lot easier if I just bend over and get it. Well, my glasses fall off. Yeah. And I'm in my painting pants, so yeah, those. Sharon doesn't want me to wear these anymore out, so I use them for around the house. You know, I could wear them out anytime I wanted to, but then you have to put up with the shit for all that time you're out with them on. Yeah, Gary, I don't like you because you did that. Okay, honey. What else? Get that. Lie. Supper. Get that. What am I doing here? Sharon said she's going to come down and help me after she places an order on Stampin' Up. This is where she buys her stuff from. There's stuff in this room right here. Stampin' Up. Now, I don't know if the camera's watching this, but because I don't know where the camera is. It's on my knee, in my hand, and I don't know if I got it in the right fashion, in the right position. So you guys can see it, that I'm painting, but there it is. Ta-da! Yahweh! Now she said she's coming down here to do stuff. She's got some things to make, so I will move out of her way so that she can do her stuff when she comes down here. And I just have to say that the gray is wet. Or I should say the dark gray is wet. Boy, everything we painted in the last 10 years has been dark gray. Oh. Look at that. Turn this off. Sloppy job, Gary. I know. What do you expect for a blind man? Let's go clean the brush. That right there, people, is metal.